Okay, so we're talking about the 5 reasons why I've never broken 70 in golf and how they might apply to your career. Reason number 2, I was focused on the wrong things. So what does that mean? Well, right now we're sitting on a par 5. It's 510 yards, okay? A good drive here gets me to the green in 2. So a lot of times, and I've always been a good driver of the golf ball. However, that's been to my detriment. I might try to hit one about 330 here, really try to bomb one out there. And when I was younger, I could do that a lot more regularly. Today, it's a little bit more difficult for me to do. But I would hit that 330-yard drive, and that's all I would think about the rest of the round. Now, I might take 6 shots to get to actually get in the hole from there. But man, remember that 330-yard drive. And I have to admit, part of this has been a little bit fun because I've played in a lot of scrambles over my time. And I have to admit, it's really fun when they say, winner of the long drive, Jim Gavigan. And a dude like me, 5'8", 160, 165 pounds, gets up and walks up there and claims my prize. And everybody's looking at me like, that guy? Him? He hit it that far? So I have to admit, it's been a little fun. But the problem is, golf really doesn't care. Unless you're a long drive competition, nobody really cares how far you hit it. They care how many strokes it takes you getting that hole 510 yards away. So in your career, are you focused on the right things? Are you working at the places you should be working at? Are you working on the things that you should be working on? Or are you just doing what you're really good at and maybe it doesn't have benefit to your career? But boy, it sure is fun to work on. So my advice is this, is work on, just like in number 1, because I think this goes hand in hand with video number 1, which is linked down below. You can't have the holes in your game. Sometimes, you're working on your strengths and you're never working on your weaknesses. So my advice, work on your weaknesses and then see how that can help you. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to play this hole. I'm just going to play a couple holes today because it's brutally hot. In case you can't tell, I'm already sweating through my clothes here. It's I think it was 82 degrees at 8 o'clock when I pulled up to the golf course. I'm going to try to play this one hole here, and then I'm going to get over to 14, and I'm going to talk about number 4. I've already talked about number 3 over in the shade while I was waiting to get right here. But I'll talk about number 4 here in a minute. Let's see how I do. Well, I hit it about like I would hit it if I'm not loosened up. I hit it right. I didn't hit it very solid, but I'm in play. Let's see what I can do with it. My goodness, it's hot out here. So, all right, I have, show you a screenshot from my phone. About 250 to the center. Not a lot of trouble on this hole, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit 3-wood right here. There's a bunker just left of the green. So what I'm going to try to do is aim it at that bunker because I'm on a little bit of a slope here, and that's going to take the ball left to right for me. So I'm going to just aim at that bunker and see if I can get somewhere close to the green, maybe make a birdie. Oh, I hit it so hard I knocked my sunglasses off. But anyway, I didn't hit it very solid. I hit it a little bit fat. It flew a bunker just in front of the greens, kind of kick left. I'll probably have about a 40 or 50 yard wedge shot left. Probably not my greatest shot, but even though it's incredibly hot, my muscles aren't loosened up for golf, so I'm kind of struggling a little with my swing here. All right, so that didn't work out quite as well as I hoped. I'm actually up on a hill right up there in the rough. I have about 30, 40 yards left. Tricky little shot here, not a lot of green to work with. So you remember holes in my game, right? Well, this was a hole in my game. I couldn't hit this shot well and get it up here and make birdie. Let's see if I can do it today. All right, so not a terrible result right there. That ball went dead left off that hill. Wasn't really expecting it to go quite that far, but hey, this is a makeable birdie putt. Let's see what I can do. All right, so I've had a little trouble reading this putt. I think it's going to go a little bit left to right. So now I just have to trust it. Didn't move at all. So here I have a tap in par, but even with pretty poor shots, coming in. Not my best. I was able to have, 10, 12 footer for birdie. I never used to be able to do that. So this was number 2, and that is, you got to focus on the right things. Don't focus on the wrong ones.